Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Yokai Watch 4 Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we're finally here in the Chapter 10 of our time of this game, and now we can go and start off with the 5-character individual trial that is going to be happening here as well, too, which that is really nice. Now, we already went and did one previously so far, and that was, of course, going to be with Cole. We had to go and do a whole bunch of rebattles with all the Celestial Summits that was happening, and that was very, very, very tricky, and I do recommend that you should at least have some really good equipment before you go and jump on into that battle, because I got myself a game over at least like 4 different attempts before going to show you guys the actual recording of me actually somewhat surviving throughout there and also battling out with Lord Akala. But now, since we're here right now within another trial, this is going to be all about within Katie's one that is going to happen here. So we have to go and head off here to the school that is going to be within this area, right around where the Wildwood Shrine is going to be at, and Kyubi is going to be teaching us a special ability for Katie that's going to be here, and we can actually switch around with our previous old ability, but this is going to be all about how we need to go and swoon different yokai. And I guess if we go and do this type of swooning and try to get these yokai fall in love with us, we can actually use them in those particular battles that are going to happen later on throughout our time of other things that are going to happen from here, which that's going to be pretty nice. So we have to go through 3 of these different certain part of this little objective here on trying to swoon out with some of these yokai. We got one for Kyubi, one for Robonyan, and also one for Venok as well too. But within these 2 videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time out here with everything of Yokai Watch 4 for today, but we're also of course going to be going and jumping on into with some more of Ocarina of Time. Now we are going to be heading off into where the Forest Temple is going to be. We're not going to go and jump around into the bottom of the well just yet. I did say in the last time of Ocarina of Time that I was saying to you guys that we were going to go and start trying to progress on into the bottom of the well. Well, that's not going to happen just yet, because we need to go to the Forest Temple first so that we can at least go and conquer out on one dungeon, and then we can be able to then go and then return back to the Master Sword pedestal and re-put back that Master Sword to actually become with Young Link. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have a specialized Ocarina song just yet, but once we will be able to go and do that, we will be able to transfer back and forth between Adult and Young Link at some point, but we just can't really go and do that for right now, and Sheik is still going to be blocking off with that area at the time being for what's going to happen from there. But I know that we're going to head off to the Forest Temple, and we're also going to go and have to pick up with the hook shot as well too, and do a little bit of the Dompe race. Now, there is 2 times that you can actually go and do the Dompe race, but we'll get more in depth into that a little bit later on, because for right now we're still doing this Yokai Watch 4 episode. That's still going to be happening. So that is all 3. I want to say that is happening right from there. So that's all 3 different yokai. Now, seeing Venok here, we are going to have to get ourselves with a brand new yokai member on our team. Now, if you haven't went and got yourself with Shadow Venok at all, and if you haven't really went and did the update firmware, and you never really got that special mystery gift from what was happening within this game, kind of like how we did it before within our time of getting ourselves with Shadow Venok and having to farm out on certain different orbs and everything to basically do the soul the whole soul exchange and everything. Well, you can actually get yourself a regular Venok right from doing this actual trial that's going to happen. And I want to say that here within this whole entire trial is very, very, very easy out of all the other different trials that we have been here so far. All that we have to go and do now is that we have to go and try to use the brand new swoon ability over onto where Sergeant Burley is going to be. Because if you guys do recall, we have went and met up with Katie from the very beginning of our time when we played through Yokai Watch 4, and that was when she got possessed by Sergeant Burley out here, and we're going to have to go and do another battle with him once again. Now, once I actually do go and finish off within this objective here for this trial that's going to happen, our next trial location is going to be in the same exact area here in the present, and that is going to be having to go and do some stuff with Prox, or I should say aka Nate. That is going to happen within this game, and we're going to have to see what that's going to be all about for the next time that's going to happen from here. So I think I already just went and used the special swoon ability, because I already went and used that at the very beginning. Now, just like the previous battles that we had to go through before with having Cole, is that we do not have the option of switching between our yokai or even switching between our members at all. So you have to go and literally strictly use Katie throughout your team. So just make sure that you go and put on any type of special equipment that will help out with Katie without getting hit for a lot of damage out here, and you should should at least be somewhat okay to get yourself a really nice good win, because that's what kind of happened before with me having to go through that coal battle, is that I didn't have any of my members equipped through like my first attempt, and I was in a very bad predicament there, and that's how I got myself completely destroyed by all the Celestial Summon rematches that I had to go through just within that area back over in the Kuchimudai area, just to go and rebattle it with all those guys again. But there we go, got ourselves with a win, and I want to say nothing really hasn't even happened, but there has been some stab boosting, but that's about it from there. Alright, well, there we go. Got ourselves with the Spirit Friend Summon, which that is going to be nice. And you can actually switch between these actual abilities. So if you ever want to go and head back to the original one, if you like that one a little bit more than what this one's going to be all about, then you can go and do that as well too. But for me, I'm just going to go and just add in the new summon, the special new ability for Katie instead, and we'll go and see how well that one's going to kind of work around from here. But there we go. There is Venok. Venok is now going to be befriended from here. Now I will go and actually do another commenter shout out here as well. This guy, I want to say, is somewhat brand new onto the channel here, which I haven't really seen him too much. But that one is going to be shout out to Randolph. I think I don't know what your whole entire username is, but I'm just going to call you Randolph. So I don't think I can fit like their whole entire name onto here. But shout out to you, man. Thank you for commenting throughout all the different times throughout Yokai Watch 4 and some of the other different series. That means a lot. So you got one after Venok, not Shadow Venok, but the normal Venok, of course, even though that it's still a great yokai either way. Always a great healer for any type of team that you want to go and use for. But hopefully at least at some point we can at least get Kyubi, because I would want to have that yokai on the team. She would be so nice to go and have right there. But there we go. Release the hidden talent has been solved, and now we are done for here. Okay, now I believe here we are going to go and start moving off into where the Wildwood Shrine is going to be located at for next, because that is where our next mission is going to take us for where Nate is going to be happening. Now we still got ourselves, we're still with the Raging God and the Pure Heart, which I do not really want to go and do that yet, because if I have to go and battle out the other Celestial Summons that are going to be in there with having Bruno, I'm not really looking forward to it. Because I know that both with Bruno and also with Cole, they always kind of like dealing with Celestial Summon type of battles. So even though I went through one so far, I don't really want to feel like having to go and do another one once again. I'll just go and hold off and just go and see what Jack has to go and offer, or see what that one's going to happen from there. Or even Summer for that matter. But I don't even know. Does Summer even have one? I'll have to go and check around within the ejectives, because I don't think I got to see the Summer ejective one just yet. Because normally we have to go through a whole bunch of different trials within this chapter. So we already went ourselves, well, of course we already went through like already 2 so far. We got ourselves with the 3rd one coming up for the next episode. But since we are getting ourselves closer into the end of the episode, this is where I'm going to do my outro for today. So thank you guys so much for watching Yokai Watch 4. It has been fun. We will be moving off into the next trial here. That is going to be short off here with Nate. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. And there's Wiggling right there. So I guess we're going to have to see what he's going to be all about for next time. So see you guys then, and peace.